set it so that right now it's set up that you get, but do you want it to?
I think full screen would be so much. In the general, like, you might want to look at the play, but I think scored.
So then, yes.
Hello, I am your host, Blaze Krause, and I have my co-host with me, Diego. So, we have North Central University and Lubbock Christian College playing in the NACE Conference Championship. North Central University has a season record of 5-2 with 2-0 in postseason play, while Lubbock Christian shares the same record as them. The only thing is there's a little bit of drama going on in this championship match tonight. One of the two losses that North Central University has is to Lubbock Christian University. They played them in a 5-game series, went into the 5th game tied 2-2. With 1 second left, the score was tied 2-2. Lubbock Christian University ends up throwing a desperation shot to the backboard, and lo and behold, it was what they needed. Uriel went up for a defense and pinched it off of the goalpost and ended up own goaling. So this championship game has a little bit of meaning to North Central University, and it has a little bit of meaning to Lubbock Christian. North Central University looking to redeem themselves after losing to this team once in a best-of-5 series. Lubbock Christian University also has the same thing. They have beat this team once before in regular season play. Can they do it again with higher stakes on the line? Like I said, I am your host, Blaze Krause, coming at you with the last game of the NACE Conference Play Series of the NACE Conference Championship. I have my co-host with me, Diego. Diego, go ahead and tell them what you're all about.
I'm here as a guest, casting as well. I'm really happy to be here. I have pretty good experience this game. I'm here to commentate, analyze the game, tell you what's going on, what, I think could be improved on, and what they're also doing that's really amazing and for this type of level of gameplay.
Go ahead and tell them who you are and what you're doing in the Rocket League scene around this area.
I compete in MCS. I also did MNVL last year. I got second twice in first state. I've also done grand finals for Premier in season 6 of MCS, which is as well. I played at LAN there. Besides that, I haven't done much.
I hear you. Hey, North Central University students, I have a special opportunity for you. Listen, we're looking for people to join all 4 of our varsity teams, being Rocket League, Super Smash, Valorant, and Fortnite. And the esports program is looking to add junior varsity teams for each of these 4 games. Listen, if I have people that are listening, tuning in right now, that are coming to school next semester, or if I have anyone that's joining in the fall of next school year, you can join these teams. We are open to anyone. Come join, come play, come have fun. We'd like to see you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and get into some pre-game interviews with some of the boys. If you don't know who I am, my name is Blaze Krause, and I'm a student here at North Central University. I've been playing golf all 4 years that I've been here. I joined 2020. I graduate this spring, secondary education major. I'm involved in a lot of things, and I've absolutely enjoyed my time commentating for these Rocket League boys here for this season, and I am absolutely so thankful that I had the opportunity to do this. We're going to throw you some ads real quick while I run to go get one of the guys, but stick around because we have an interview coming up, with our first one being Blaze.
One of the things that really drew me to North Central's graduate program was it was very affordable. When you look at an online education, the idea can be pretty intimidating. And yet, the way they do their online program is they really interact with you and simulate a classroom setting. And so whatever schedule I was on, it tailored itself to that schedule. I would take what I was getting in the grad program and I'd apply it immediately in my job. It's changed how I do everything I do. And as I look back at it, I see how I developed and grew as a leader, and I've also seen how it's caused me to have more influence in the lives of people around me.
Hello, guys. Sorry for the little intermission, but I've got Blaze here with me. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I want to know, how has your performance been throughout the overall series, and how's your performance been this past week leading up to this game?
Honestly, we had a little bit of a rusty, like we came off Thanksgiving break. It was kind of rusty. We're all like, didn't really play much. But then we came back. We ended up winning the series, the semifinals, which was like a huge thing for us because we really didn't feel like we had the necessary preparation time. But then this week, we felt like we were playing a lot better. Today, I feel like we're playing on a new level, like we literally haven't been playing at. So, fairly confident.
There we
To say
go.
the least.
So, talking about preparation, I want to get into what are your key strategies for you and the team to try and keep this game within reach and getting to what we've been working for so hard this season, being this conference championship?
Honestly, our biggest game plan is just to stay relaxed. When we play relaxed, we're like, I'd say one of the best teams like you'll probably ever face in ranked or whatever. I mean, obviously, if you go into the higher ranks, you're going to find more competent teams that are more skillful. But I feel like for our level, our rotations are really good. Our defense is, honestly, today has been amazing. I think our rotations, just our abilities to rotate within those rotations, almost like being able to cut each other, like with our chemistry, has just made our defense like so much better. Our offense really is just like we take whatever opportunities we're given. But I think our defense is what really like was shown last time that was struggling. But I don't think we're at that place anymore.
So I've heard it from you, I've heard it from Uriel, I've heard it from my celiacs that y'all can't give me an explanation, but if you had to put a timeline on it, these past 3 weeks, especially the last two, the team has just become more cohesive and more sound. And like you said, y'all are just playing on a different level. So, not trying to get ahead of myself here, but do we have any predictions for how this game's going to go?
I feel like as a team, we are very dominant once we get into the series. And game 7, or like best of 7 series, or best of 7. That's where we'll shine the most, because last time we had an unfortunate circumstance where it was I think it was best of 3, so we tied. It was 1-1, and then we just had an unlucky goal in one of the games that caused us to lose. I feel like those are where in a best of 7 series you would think, oh, that's where it ends, but like we like to come back from that. I feel like we'll probably end up, I think we'll go to game 6 today. I think that's where it'll end. Just because we're probably gonna get over a couple hurdles playing against this team. Maybe we'll win the first game and then lose the second, something like that. And then just from there we'll be able to win.
All right. I like the prediction. Now listen, I'm asking you this question because we might have some people that are coming in next semester. We might have some people that are thinking about joining the team that are already students. We might have some potential recruits for even next fall semester. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you, because you're a collegiate athlete, man, and a lot of people think collegiate athletes are just the best of the best. Doesn't matter what division they are, doesn't matter what conference. You know, if you're good enough to make a college team, you obviously have to have some skill in whatever it is you are doing. But I want to ask you, what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you in any game of Rocket League that you have played?
Oh, this takes me back. I used to play with this competitive team on console. You know, I remember my
Console Warriors, baby.
Yeah,
That's where I
my
am.
team captain Scalablunia, he like had us like run some scrims, and I remember I was the second highest ranked on the team, so we had the 2 highest ranked players, and then like split across teams, and then the 2 lowest ranked players, and we got demolished. And I remember, I think I got like air dribbled on, and that was when like air dribbling was like crazy. And I threw my controller like completely across my room, and then played the next game, and the same play happened. Honestly, I was scared to go back in that call, like that PlayStation call, for weeks, because it's just so embarrassing when like someone almost the same rank as you is just obliterating you.
I feel it, man. I hop into champ lobbies all the time, and you know, you have those games where you're just killing it. You know, you might drop a 500, 600, 700 bomb.
Yeah.
You know, and then the very next game, you don't even hit 100 points. So
It happens.
I get it. It does.
Yeah.
It happens. Is there any specific thing that you'd like to add? Would you like to shout anyone out? If mom's watching, hi mom. You know.
I don't think my mom was watching, but I will say, like, if there's anyone that's like coming to NCU or like trying to be an esports athlete, it does take a level of dedication. I feel like a lot of people put esports in a bad light because of, you know, certain, well, I'm not going to get into that, but esports is sometimes put in a bad light, but just like every other sport, you have to put work in. Obviously it's not in the same areas. It's not as much, you know, in the gym, in the weight room type stuff, but it is putting the work in and actually like doing something with it. You can't just go and play every day. You actually have to have intentionality with it. So just a word of advice.
I hear you, man. Hey, everyone who's watching, stay tuned. I'm going to pull my celiacs next for another pre-game interview. Stick around. We're going to throw another advert your way.
Our Master of Arts in Biblical Theology is a master's degree designed for the understanding of the theology of Scripture. What is Scripture teaching us? How would the original audience have heard this? How do we apply it for today? It is designed for those who want to be able to interpret and apply Scripture for communities in today's world. Every person teaching in our Master of Arts in Biblical Theology has pastoral experience. We know what it's like to interpret and apply Scripture for the good of an entire community, and we're teaching from that perspective. We've designed this so that it can meet your needs as a professional.
All of our graduate classes are offered online. That means that our professors are remote and the majority of our students are remote as well. So if you're interested in learning more about our master's programs, please fill out an inquiry form on our website and we'll be happy to connect with you soon.
Welcome back. I said I was going to bring my celiacs. He's just left the room, so I decided I am going to pull in Uriel. Now, Uriel, I'm gonna hop right into it. I want to know, what are the team's pre-match rituals to get ready for games like this?
We just hop into ranked and just play our hearts out. Try to keep a good mental. Try to play really confident, really strong. And today we did that. We actually are up over 100 MMR, so we were grinding and like just winning game after game. We peaked actually as a team. I got GC for the first time.
Let's go. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So that's the pre-match ritual. Is there anything specific like today? I know you're just hopping in, getting warmed up and anything, but is there like a specific thing that you were focusing on during those?
Just keeping a good mental. Sometimes it's kind of hard for me just because I get too competitive sometimes. So, but keeping a good mental. And then we were just playing, I think really well as a team. I think that's just kind of what it was. And when we gel as a team, we play like almost too well. And we were kind of we were aware of everything on the field. And so I was just trying to keep those things in mind, and it made me play a lot better. But also just like teammates we're all keeping each other's heads up. You know, like we mess up and we're like, hey, it's one mess up. Like, don't even think about it and we'll win the game. That kind of thing. So, yeah, we're ready for tonight. We're excited, you know, like to be here again. I was just saying to someone else the other day, besides NCU Gold, the first semester of our program, our NCU Blue team made it to the finals. Our team last year obviously made it to the finals and won. This year we made it to the finals. We'll see the outcome, but yeah, we're a program that gets there, man.
Speaking of which, you know, I've been saying it all night. There's drama on both sides of this game right now. Speaking of which, you know, you said that, you know, we know what it's like. We've been here before. We're, you know, almost becoming an expectation at this point. Not trying to get ahead of ourselves, but, you know, this is our third time being in a conference championship. So I want to ask you, what are the nerves? What are the nerves you're feeling? What are the nerves the team's feeling? Like, what is the mental right now?
I don't think there's any nerves. I think we were playing really well today, and so we're really confident in that. So I don't think there's any nerves. We're ready to play. We're ready to win. We're ready to just have fun. But got to keep that mentality of job's not finished. You know, we're not there yet. So we got at least 7 games to play before we know the outcome. So job's not finished. Keep a good mental. Play tight, play strong, play fast, and play well. So
I hear you. So again, talking about the aspect of this game and everything that it has riding on,
mm-hmm.
what are you hoping for this team, and what are you hoping to prove?
You know, I don't think we got to prove anything at this point, but I do. We're hoping to win. You know, we're hoping to have that championship title under the belt. Get NCU Esports its second ever championship plaque. So, me and Micah were obviously a part of that championship team last year. And so we're just hoping to bring that same energy. Andre's a phenomenal, incredible player. He does he's kind of like Draymond Green in my mind, like Draymond Green, but with like a Klay Thompson scoring package, you know, like he does all the dirty work, but he also is able to just do so much on the offensive side as well. So, he keeps us, obviously Micah keeps us in the game with scoring. Andre keeps us in the game just by being like, just by being the guy who's just like, okay, I'll go. Like, I'll just do it. Yeah. And so he has a good mentality for that. And, you know, one of our biggest struggles as a team was kind of like falling into that too much, but now we got a good balance of it. Andre's incredible at that. And, I'm just there to support, there to fill in. And that's kind of my favorite role, you know, filling in for the team, doing the garbage man work, you know, taking out the trash at the end. So, but yeah.
All right. So for anyone who is a regular watcher, you might have picked up on this as halfway through the season, there's been one specific person I've been saying one specific thing every time they score. That is because me and Uriel had a conversation to where I'm basically going to say this is Rocket League every time he scores. Now, going into this, here's my question for you, because, you know, celebrations after scoring are a big thing. You know, we see it in football all the time. You have the Gronk spike, soccer, the infamous sliding into the corner.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know, what is your go-to celebration after score?
Okay, so yeah, the joke kind of for the guys is after anybody scores, but I do this. I always try to go for like a mech, whether it be like, and that landing on the ceiling isn't a mech, but like just landing on the ceiling, getting like a clean recovery off of it, or just I try to go for recoveries after every goal, especially if they're my own. So I know it sounds kind of weird, or like wave dashes, wall dashes. So just some kind of mechanic afterward, and then just a casual fist bump to the guy next to me, which is usually Micah. So
it's basically just 3 seconds of practice is all it is.
Exactly.
You know,
I get a little practice in between.
Yeah,
each goal,
exactly. So, I'm going to give you the floor. If there's anybody you want to shout out, any specific thing you want to add, go ahead. If not, we'll throw another ad up. We'll get my Celix in here for another pregame.
Shout out all the boys back home. Shout out Aiden. Shout out Isaac. They probably aren't watching. Shout out to Micah and Andre, obviously. Shout out to the wife. She keeps me in the game. Today she was like, keep a good mental. Don't. That keeps me grounded, honestly. But also shout out to my boys Roman, Gal, Michael. Hope they're all watching. Shout out.
I hear you, man. Hey, it was good to have you in here. Like I said, I'm going to throw some ads your ways as we get the last player in here. Last but not least, the team captain, my Celix. Stay tuned.
In biblical theology is a master's degree designed for the understanding of the theology of Scripture. What is Scripture teaching us? How would the original audience have heard this? How do we apply it for today? It is designed for those who want to be able to interpret and apply Scripture for communities in today's world. Every person teaching in our Master of Arts in Biblical Theology has pastoral experience. We know what it's like to interpret and apply Scripture for the good of an entire community, and we're teaching from that perspective. We've designed this so that it can meet your needs as a professional.
All of our graduate classes are offered online. That means that our professors are remote and the majority of our students are remote as well. So if you're interested in learning more about
Welcome back. I have our team captain, my Celix here. I'm going to get straight, simple, right to the point because we're so close to this match starting. I want to know, what is your overall approach to this match?
Honestly, what I told the boys today is that we're not going to think about anything, honestly, because up until this point, we've done just about everything that we can do to prepare. And so I was like, let's just go into it. I just said no stress at all today and just have fun. And we climbed probably like 100 MMR in the session that we just played warming up for this. And so we're feeling good. The vibes are really good. And so I just told them, like, let's just chill out. We'll play our game and it should be a win.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you one more question. You can just be short, simple, give maybe a little explanation, and then I'm going to give the floor to you. You can shout out whoever you want. If you could have any teammate from any game in history to play Rocket League with you for one match, who would it be and why?
One teammate, like a pro?
Anyone.
Anyone? Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know. That's crazy. Probably either Reddles or Alpha Cap. I'm a big fan of both of those guys. Probably Alpha Cap.
Yeah.
I would go with Alpha Cap.
I'd pick Vince, but that's just because I think he's funny with his potato filter. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got the floor. Anyone you want to shout out real quick?
I know there's a lot of people watching and supporting, and so we're just hoping to go back to back. And I mean, we're feeling really good, and so we're not nervous. We're super excited, and so yeah, that's all I got.
Got you. Hey, go get your team ready, man.
Yes, sir.
Get my co-host back in here. That'd be much appreciated. Alrighty. All right, folks, we are inching ever so near to the beginning of this match. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with a little breakdown. I'm going to talk about this team. This North Central University team has honestly exceeded my expectations. I have been sportscasting the entire season. I was here for Game 1, Series 1, and it's just been absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and talk about Uriel and Myceliax here. Uriel and Myceliax, they're both seniors. They started playing for our esports team when the esports team was founded. So they gel together really well. They're really cohesive, and they play the game super well. Now, saying that, they're used to playing with Maui. He graduated last year, and the one that took his place was Blaze. He's new. He's a sophomore. But as they said last week in their series, he has been an absolutely just overall good fit for that position. He has taken over well. He's learned a lot, been very cohesive with the team, learned the rotations, and he takes the commands really well. Like Uriel was saying, he's that guy that's just like, okay, I'll go. He'll put himself out front. If nobody knows where to hop in, he'll automatically fix that rotation. So
I think we'll be hopping in.
We're hopping in. I'm going to ask you, Lubbock Christian University, a team we lost to in a Game of 5 series, with what you've seen from last week and the practices and the session that you played with these guys, what's the prediction here?
Honestly, I'm kind of conflicted. I heard that they had a really close series. It was down to literally one goal at 0 seconds. I think it could go either way, but right now, I mean, from what I've seen from North Central, they're kind of on fire at the moment. Like right now, I think they're really feeling it. If they carry that momentum that they've been using right now, I think that will be very, very good for the series.
I hear you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I'm riding for my boys. I am here. I am so excited. I am ready to see these boys go back to back. As Myceliax said, I'm going to say 5 games.
You think 5? He's going to go to
5.
5?
5. It's best of 7, so I'm saying they're only dropping 1.
They're dropping 1?
I think it's either. I do not think this series goes 7 games. I
say 4-2.
4-2
to North Central. Yeah.
I like that prediction. I'm going 4-1, and I'm going to call it right here. We win the first game, drop the second game, and get the next 3. That's what I'm calling right now.
I'm pretty excited about this matchup. I think this is going to be is the biggest one of the season.
I hear you. Hey, for anyone watching, I've got a fun fact for you. Did you know that Rocket League was not the first car soccer game? The original game that started this, I believe, wasn't it SARP?
Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Battle Rocket Car, something like that.
Whenever you get time later tonight, maybe, even this weekend, look it up. It is the not predecessor. It's the original game, and Rocket League was made after it. You can still play. Sorry, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go with the start of the first game of the 7-game series. Gameplay. Sorry about that. And a kickoff goal for Lubbock Christian University as we start. Sorry, we were getting the stream figured out. Here we go with Micah off the left wall. Snow goes up. Snow is actually the captain for Lubbock Christian University. He is their senior. He is their guy. He's the one commanding this team. As he puts it off of the right corner, Blaze is going to take this boom over to the right wall. Snow goes up to keep it mid. Myceliac's able to follow. Uriel goes up with a 50 as it goes to the left corner. This is going to be a very fast-paced, very defense-heavy game. Both of these teams are offensively sound, and this is just going to be what's going to have to happen. Myceliac's off the right post, and it sneaks in. This game is tied 1-1 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left as your North Central University Rams tie it up with a shot from Myceliac's off of the right post.
Myceliac's had a really great shot. He saw nobody was on the right side of the goal, and he just decided to shoot it, rolled off, and then it just went in. Really great placement out of Myceliac's.
That ball going to the net as Shadow takes it off the left wall. Micah's going to go up the wall. Uriel fakes the aerial. Snow with a bounce pass down, looking as a double touch for Shadow, but he takes it and puts it on the right post. A bump from a North Central defender. Blaze looking to take it up the corner. Going to try and do something fancy here. Roof shot. Can he get it? Oh, Myceliac's comes in and hits the power shot to get it past the two defenders. That was a good play because they know Blaze is mechanically sound enough to hit this shot, and they were playing it so to do that.
I think what happened definitely was that, Blaze got the initial hit, and then he called it off saying he was going to hit it again, and Micah heard that and then capitalized off the fact that he was going to get there first and just shot it, and it was a fast enough goal to where they just couldn't block it. Really great communication, really great teamwork.
Blaze with the bump as Lubbock Christian takes possession, but they're going to take it back to their corner. Snow's going to take it and put it off the backboard, but Blaze is going to take control and slam it off the corner as he goes up again for a flip reset. That ball is going to get boomed back to the backboard as North Central stays on the defensive, trying to get it past half field, and it's just not going to work out as Lubbock Christian takes it and throws it to the left corner this time. Blaze goes up in 50s, ends up getting the Lubbock Christian defender to fall back. Micah's going to go off the corner, looking for a touch. Snow's there. Micah ends up handing the ball to Uriel. Uriel gets it around one defender. A 50 to the left post. Shadow's going to pinch it as it rolls up the roof. Goes over Uriel, but Micah's up. Shadow takes it and throws it over to the right wall. Blaze is going to chase it down for North Central. He's going to try and follow with a power shot as Snow gets the save and takes it over to the left wall. Micah's down for defense. Snow misses the touch as Uriel takes it up the right wall. Shadow for Lubbock Christian able to follow. Blaze takes it and booms it mid. Herd Card Shark. He's there but gets 50'd. It's going to the right wall. No North Central player there quick enough to capitalize. Uriel's going to take it and bang it off the wall. Blaze with a power shot to net. Bounces straight up. Micah goes up. Gets it around the defender. 3-1 North Central University with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. And Micah, these past 2 goals, has just been in the right place at the right time.
So far, I mean, they've just been having all the aggression, and they're just capitalizing off each other's plays. They haven't, been in each other's rotations. So far, it's been a really great game from North Central University.
Yes,
Micah
sir.
getting up fast enough to beat out the defender. Really great.
Just there. Blaze playing the 3 as he takes it off the right wall. Going to get over Shadow. Shadow's there to get the boom to midfield. Uriel's going to go up the wall. Doesn't like it as it was a little awkward, but Micah's going to boom it to the right wall. Blaze to follow. 50s as it's on net again, but Snow's there. It gets up. Uriel takes it, throws it to the right post. It's so close twice. Uriel 50s as it goes up the left corner. Going to let Shadow take over here. Micah with another 50 as it rolls up the roof. Blaze goes up early. Double touch off the backboard. What a save! Micah's going to go back on defense early. A little bit of a bump from the two teammates, Uriel and Blaze. Micah's going to take it across field to the left wall. Blaze is there for the redirect. Double touch off the left wall. can't do it. Micah 50s as it goes off the left wall once again. Uriel up, 50s with Shadow. It goes straight up, looking for another North Central player. Snow ends up taking the play and throwing it mid. Micah to follow. Shadow's there to try and take possession, and he does as he follows it on the right wall. Blaze with Uriel with a 50 as it goes straight up. Blaze trying to beat the other 50. Couldn't get there in time. That ball is pinched to the backboard. Shadow goes up, throwing it mid. Uriel with the defense to the corner, looking for another touch, miscalculation. Blaze is there, booming it mid. Uriel, no boost, and a demo over there at mid-right as Blaze respawns. Blaze is going to take control here, pops it up, 50 straight up to the roof. Don't need to let Lubbock Christian take possession of that, and they do a pretty good job. Micah's there, looking for a bump on the Lubbock Christian player, but he just couldn't get it. But he's able to take possession of this ball. Shadow's going to take a quick shot to the corner. 50 there with Ariel as it bounces straight up. Blaze off the wall. A defense from Blaze. Very good reaction time as he saw the Lubbock Christian player following. Another shot mid, or on post. Micah with the shot, but Snow's going to take it over to the corner. It's a back pass. Micah's going to go up. Ariel beats him up. Lubbock Christian can't get there in time. Micah throws it to the left post, and it's good. 4-1 with 31 seconds left. Micah has scored 3 of the 4.
He's hit a hat trick. I mean, Micah right now has been there. It's been that second man that's been capitalizing off of everyone's touches and just making sure that it goes into the net. Really great stuff. Really great teamwork. I mean, they just had all the aggression. They haven't been overextending themselves because they've had this lead. So far, really just solid gameplay from them right now.
Snow able to take possession.
How Lubbock University is going to respond to this.
Shadow able to keep it in the corner as Micah goes up trying to catch it. Trying to get it over Shadow, but Shadow pre-jumps. Micah is able to take the possession. It gets 50'd. It's going back over to the goal, but Blaze is going to keep it in the corner. Lubbock Christian University is going to need a miracle to win this first game, and I just don't think it's going to happen. I think the Rams are going to take this first game of this series. That ball is still up, looking for a 5th goal, and it gets pinched down to the ground. North Central University is going to take the lead in this series 1-0.
All right, we'll throw you on with some ads right now while we're waiting for the game to start.
Our Master of Arts in Biblical Theology is a master's degree designed for the understanding of the theology of Scripture. What is Scripture teaching us? How would the original audience have heard this? How do we apply it for today? It is designed for those who want to be able to interpret and apply Scripture for communities in today's world. Every person teaching in our Master of Arts in Biblical Theology has pastoral experience. We know what it's like to interpret and apply Scripture for the good of an entire community, and we're teaching from that perspective. We've designed this so that it can meet your needs as a professional.
All of our graduate classes are offered online. That means that our professors are remote and the majority of our students.
Alrighty, and here we go as we're loading into game 2. Hey, North Central University students and anybody who's a potential recruit, did you know that North Central University is recruiting people to play in all 4 of their varsity teams, Rocket League, Super Smash, Valorant, and Fortnite, and we're looking to open up junior varsity teams for each of these. If you want to play, come join. We are looking for new players. Here we go with the second game, 4 minutes and 50 seconds in. Micah's going to go up looking for a double touch. Miscalculation as Lubbock Christian takes it and throws it to the corner. Uriel trying to get it over to net. Blaze off the backboard looking for someone to follow. Micah does, but he loses the 50. Blaze is going to take an early defensive position, ends up getting bumped, and Uriel goes up, gets the boom, but not what he was looking for. Double touch off the post, and Snow is going to score this first goal.
That was just a showing of mechanical skill from Snow. That was phenomenal. What a double touch. Read it off the back ball right there. I mean, that was just amazing from Snow.
And here we go. Second kickoff of the game, 4 minutes, 29 seconds left. Blaze for North Central University is going to win the kickoff. Micah's going to follow it up the wall. Maybe he does something mechanical here himself. No, he's going to take it and clear it mid. Uriel trying to get that shot to sneak in as it goes off of the post. Blaze is going to follow back off the corner, looking to get it over Shadow. 50 straight down. Micah's going to take the defensive position, pops it over Shadow, but Snow's there, and he's going to clear it to the wall. Uriel cuts in to keep the ball in their half, and that ball is on if Micah can get there, and he cannot. Shadow is going to score this second goal as Lubbock Christian takes the lead 2-0.
Wow. I think that they just got caught with rotating back and they just threw a long shot into their bottom right of the goal. It just went in.
I hear you. Micah for North Central is going to end up losing the kickoff, but Uriel's going to follow, looking for a touch on net as it goes off the backboard. Snow able to get a sneaky touch to keep that ball going mid. Shadow is going to beat Micah. Hopefully the North Central players have gone back into their defensive positions. Shadow with a clear to mid. This team is mechanical. Lubbock Christian has got some mechanical players from what I've seen of Snow and Shadow.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think those are the two standout players definitely from this roster for Lubbock Christian University. But, I mean, right now, I think that possibly North Central might have a answer to this. You know, hitting it back right there, passing out to middle. Micah with a really soft touch, fakes out the defender and scores off of that.
And that secondary touch was such a good commit to that save. What a play by North Central University. Trying to chip away at that lead as Lubbock Christian leads 2-1 with 3 minutes and 21 seconds. 50 kickoff, but Blaze is going to go up and slam it over to the corner. Card Shark. Card Shark with the touch. Uriel's able to send it over to the corner. Snow's going to get the boom over to the corner. Blaze with the defensive play of 50 as it goes all the way to the opposite corner. Blaze looking for the touch, but Snow goes up and beats early. Uriel with a little bit of a miss. Micah's going to take it and throw it on the backboard, looking for that double touch. He's not there. Uriel off the backboard, looking for the third player. Blaze is all the way back. Going to take over that one position on defense. Micah's going to take it off the corner. It's going to go mid. Does not hit the roof as Uriel's able to send it mid. Shadow's going to back pass it to the opposite corner and try and regain possession. Gets it over Blaze. Micah goes up with a 50, and that ball goes straight up into the roof. Uriel's going to catch it, looking for a double touch off the backboard. Didn't have enough boost to get there. Gets boomed in the process as Blaze takes and throws it off the backboard. Uriel is going to take it and clear it to the opposite end of the field. It's going to go straight down. A little bit of an overcommit from Uriel. Shadow gets it over one and scores this third goal.
I think that Shadow just got past one right there, and then, you know, the other one couldn't react fast enough, and Shadow just capitalized off of that. So far, I mean, Lubbock Christian University really putting on a show right now, and you know, saying that this is a championship game. This is going to be a really close game, which right now they are showing that. Plays with the pinch right there off the wall, hitting it to the corner. Jumps up, might beat out the defender, but doesn't. Uriel going for the follow-up hit. Micah following up close. Gets a clear out from Shadow. No one's there to go first for it. Blaze jumps just to make sure. Right now, nobody's going for it. Uriel is going to have the next challenge right there. Uriel is going to go up and hit it to their side. Right now, ooh, bad touch from Card Shark right there. Might be able to capitalize on this. Hits it to the corner. Blaze up for this. Hitting it, trying to hit it middle. A little bit too far. Uriel up for that. Got a piece of that and even got middle.
Blaze with no boost, not able to capitalize off that touch. Gonna go off the backboard here. Snow looking for a double touch of his own, couldn't do anything. Uriel takes it and clears it mid. Card Shark's gonna hit it straight up. Micah able to follow and throw it into the corner. Shadow able to take it and throw it mid. Blaze, oh my gosh, almost sneaks it into that top left corner. Micah gonna follow this shot off the roof, looking for an air dribble. Does he have enough? No, Snow will beat him. Uriel's back to play defense. And he takes it with kind of a chippy shot over to that right wall. Blaze goes up and hits it to the corner as Snow was trying to follow up that touch. Blaze gonna boom it mid. Shadow's gonna take it and throw it over to the left wall. Snow's gonna pinch it up to the roof. Uriel's up in time, looking to get it over, but Card Shark's there and throws it over to the right wall. Snow's gonna take it and throw it up the corner, looking for this secondary touch, but gets beat by Micah. Micah's gonna go up, looking for this double touch off the air dribble bump. Couldn't get it. Blaze trying to sneak it in, but Snow able to boom it back to North Central's side. Uriel trying to play it off the wall, but Snow's there. Micah with a 50. They're going to need a miracle here if they want to keep this this lead in this series. Snow's going to take it and boom it over to the wall. Uriel with the touch mid. Blaze needs to score this fast. Not enough time. Double touch. And Lubbock Christian is going to tie this series. Here we go with the third game of the series. 3, 2, 1. Play ball. Uriel going to go for the kickoff for North Central as it goes up the left wall. Blaze looking for this follow. Snow goes up. He gets it under. Flip reset. Almost. Shadow able to take it over to that right corner. Uriel with a little bit of a bad touch there. Myceliax with a good 50 as he takes it up the left wall, looking to get it around the defender. He does. He's off the roof. Couldn't get there. Blaze going to be on defense. Playing early with a 50 as it goes up. Shadow's going to take it over to the opposite wall. Is going to bounce off. Micah with a backflip. Fakes the power touch. Gets 50'd, and that ball's going to go back over to the North Central side.
Blaze following this from here. Blaze, oh, he gets a really nice 50, almost in their net. Micah following this, gets beat out. Uriel up for that. Uriel trying to get back into corner here, gets out. Blaze might have a shot there, goes, pinches into corner. It's up again, trying to hit to someone middle. Micah's there, just a little bit high.
Backboard.
In. Uriel, oh. Really.
Miscalculation from Uriel. Gets the bump in the process. Shadow able to get it around Blaze. Micah's going to boom this. Not looking for a follow. Snow's going to take it and throw it to the corner. Micah's going to follow as he takes it over to the opposite corner. He's looking to do something here. Uriel misses this touch. Shadow gets it around one, but gets boomed in the process. Blaze is going to take it to the opposite side. Tried to cut, but gets beat. Micah with the air dribble off the backboard, looking for a pass. It's there. Gets over. No. Snow takes it and booms it over to the backboard. Blaze goes up, sends it to the right post. Can't sneak it in. Snow wanted to follow it, but didn't have enough boost. Shadow with the shot to mid. Micah's going to take it and throw it off the corner. Snow almost an own goal as it goes over the net. Blaze off the corner, gets it around one, looking for that pass as both of the NCU players were back.
I mean, that previous save from Snow was super duper.
Micah with the redirect.
Micah gets this phenomenal
1-0.
redirect. Awesome pass from Uriel right here, and Micah just tips it barely.
Oh my
to put it in the center.
gosh.
Cannot reach it. What a great shot from Micah. And
What
great
a
teamwork.
setup.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Micah with the kickoff. Pancakes at mid. Uriel able to 50 and get it around. Micah's going to follow it up the wall. Beating Snow with a 50 as it goes straight down. Shadow from Lubbock Christian able to beat Blaze. It gets sent mid. Snow looking for a redirect of his own. Couldn't get it. Uriel 50s. It goes back over to North Central's goal. Blaze takes it and sends it to the same corner. Blaze gets it around one. Power shot. Gets sent to the opposite wall. Uriel's going to follow with a shot on net. Snow's there. Blaze able to throw it up. Going to go straight down. Looking for that shot. Micah might slip it in. Crossbar. No. Shadow for Lubbock Christian. 50s as this ball gets sent all the way to the North Central side. Micah's going to catch. Snow's there. Almost a pinch. Uriel's going to follow it up the wall here. A little bit of a miscalculation from Uriel. Off the roof of Shadow. Snow's going to take it and throw it up to the wall. Micah's going to follow, looking for the 50. That ball gets sent mid. Shadow's there. It's on net. Uriel with the save. Uriel's going to follow this, looking for the wall play here. Snow's there, looking for the pinch. It gets 50'd back to mid. Blaze goes up, gets beat by Shadow. Micah with the save. Bad touch. Shadow off the post. Micah's going to send it over to the right wall. Ends up going around the corner, trying to get around Snow. Gets the boom in the process. Shadow able to take it. Blaze with a 50 straight up to the roof. Uriel with the shot. Wasn't hard enough as Card Shark's able to easily read. Uriel takes it, throws it back on the backboard. Snow's fast enough to send it to the corner. Micah wanting to contest early, ends up sending it back to go back on a defensive play. Shadow with a little bit of a misread. Blaze is going to take it over to the net as it gets sent over to that right wall. Micah with another redirect. Couldn't do anything with it. Uriel off the wall. Snow able to follow. Pancakes it over to that right wall. Micah looking for the power shot, and he gets boomed all the way to the North Central side. Blaze able to get up in time. Uriel power shot to corner, looking to get it around the defender. Shadow's there, wraps around. Uriel, he's going to follow this ball and try and take possession. No, Shadow's going to go up, trying to get it around both defenders. He does, looking for that follow-up touch. Couldn't get it. Shadow trying to let the teammate take over possession. 50 over to the right wall. Bounces off that corner there. Awkward touch. Uriel gets it over to the wall. Micah goes up off the backboard looking for the double. Couldn't get up in time. Blaze sends it off the backboard again, looking for that third player. Card Shark's going to take it and boom it mid. 35 seconds left in this game. Uriel gets the boom, trying to get it around Snow. 50s, he does. Shadow takes it and throws it to the corner. Another touch from Shadow around the defender. Uriel booms it to the left side. Card Shark up the wall. Uriel with the touch. Blaze with the shot on net. As it hits the crossbar, Snow's going to take it over to the corner. This is a tight game, folks. Shadow's going to take it and throw it over to the north central left corner. Blaze is going to get the boom mid. Micah with another redirect. No, misses. Card Shark misses. Uriel up, in, no, save. Card Shark's going to take that ball. No, Snow rather, looking to get it, and that ball drops as north central. Here we go with the fourth game of this 7-game series. Snow to kick off for Lubbock Christian, ends up getting 50'd. Uriel's going to take it and throw it off the ground, looking for the pre-jump. He was there. A little bit of a ghost touch from Uriel. I saw the sparks off of his car. Micah's going to go up to follow this. Snow's going to 50 as it goes back mid. Shadow gets the touch. Blaze sends it over to the corner. Goes back over to the north central net. 50 straight up into the roof. Blaze looking to follow off the wall. Trying to get the touch around the defender. Doesn't happen. Micah's going to follow this ball into the corner. Trying to get it over one. He does. Shadow backflips. Pops this ball straight up. Uriel with a power shot to the corner. Shadow able to get up over Uriel. Blaze goes up. Gets over him. Micah goes up. And what a pre-jump. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I couldn't do it. Micah is going to play this ball over to mid. This ball gets sent to the Lubbock Christian side. Card Shark catches it on the corner. I couldn't do that either. Card Shark with a little bit of a dribble. Blaze is going to take and send it to the wall, but Shadow's easily going to follow. Snow with a power shot onto net. Uriel with the save. Micah is going to look for this almost three-quarter field air dribble to the net. Blaze off the wall, looking for this shot. Backboard, looking for the pass as Snow takes it and throws it back to the same corner. Uriel cuts and gets the touch. It's 50'd. Rolls across mid. Blaze off the wall, looking for this touch. And if Uriel would have held on for a little bit longer, he might have been able to capitalize off this. Blaze with the delayed jump to try and get it around the defender as it's no good. This ball is going to get 50'd up into the roof. Blaze is going to wrap around. Micah sends it off the ground. Snow able to get up in time. Blaze with a pre-jump ends up getting under the ball. That ball's rolling down to net. Blaze kind of with a wonky touch, but Micah's going to send it over to the corner. He's going to follow this shot off the wall. Card Shark's going to send it mid. Snow's down there. Uriel goes up. Miscalculated read. Blaze going to try and catch this. Sends it back over to the same wall. The most mechanical player on the team gets it off the roof. Uriel 50s as that ball gets stuck in slow motion across the net. Blaze is going to let Uriel take control of this as he cuts across. Gets a flick over one player, but Snow able to boom it back to the north central corner. Another good touch from Snow. I wonder what Snow's rank is. Snow has to be a high rank.
If I was to take a wild guess, I'd say GC2, GC3, but which would be Grand Champion 3.
Blaze
Goal from
sneaks the goal in. Yes. If I had to take a guess, I think Snow would be mid to high.
Definitely, he's a good player. I think that there's definitely good ways to play against good players like these. I think that North Central, has the right idea what they want to do, so I think there's really nothing to worry about. They go 1-up in the match right now. We have to start all from something, so good start. Micah off the wall. Oh my gosh, misread, and it's in their net. Shadow capitalizing. Right here, Uriel got a really unlucky pinch right there that just got away from him, and then Snow got a clear into their net, and then from there Shadow just follows it, and then my Celix can follow it. Kickoff going right now. Blaze going for it. Goes straight to my Celix. He's gonna have time. Going off ceiling. Going faking the touch, flips into it. Blaze taking it to corner, leaves it. Shadow with the shot. What a save from Blaze. Mycelius jumps on that and goes first. Ooh, has a touch over one. Snow bails out his team right there. And then Blaze, shooting it to corner right there, I think.
Uriel with a pinch off the corner. Shadow for Lubbock Christian's going to follow it off the backboard. Blaze with a touch off the corner. Tries to get it around one. He does. Trying to get the bump. He's in the air. Micah able to follow up with that touch. That was a little bit of a panic from the Lubbock Christian defender. It gets around, and this guy, Snow, he's trying to use his mechanics to stay in front of that ball. But
right there is just really great teamwork, realizing only one player's back, but tries to bump out of the way and doesn't even have to touch him. He messes up himself, and then
a kickoff goal from Mycelius. 3-1 North Central University, 1 minute 36 seconds. And that's what happens when you cheat in these games. And that's watching that might not know about the game, that means whenever a player follows the player kicking off and is going to be right there, just in case the ball does exactly like that and stays mid. Card Shark going to get the touch, but Micah's going to send it over to the corner. Shadow for Lubbock Christian's going to follow. Gets the touch to send it back. A pinch! Off post!
Oh my goodness.
Uriel sends it off the corner. Good control from Ariel to get it to go down the field. Micah's going to get this follow-up touch to send it. It's on. Looking for it to go in. Card Shark with a good save. Uriel back on net. Uriel with the follow-up touch. Micah goes up. Bounce. 4. Here we go with kickoff. Micah is going to end up 50ing as that ball rolls up the right wall. Uriel able to follow. Shadow's going to take that ball and boom it mid. Micah with a 50 to the corner. Uriel's going to touch it off the corner again. Blaze going to follow. Snow gets it over Blaze. Micah's going to follow. No one's there. Micah might go for a cross-field air dribble. Can't do anything with it. Defender was up. Uriel with a power shot on net. Card Shark easily able to get the save. Uriel gets the touch back on goal. Shadow sends this ball over to the left wall. Shadow with another touch over to the corner. Gets around the defender. A misread. Uriel booms this ball mid. A bad touch from Card Shark. Snow with the touch to get it back over to the corner. Shadow's going to follow again as he tries to take it mid. Micah with the boom. Snow 50s. Ball goes up. Need a save. Uriel with the touch to try and take it to the corner. Gets it around a defender. Blaze looking for a pinch. Couldn't get it. Shadow double touch off the wall. Micah's going to follow this touch from Uriel. Snow able to get it around Micah. Micah's going to go up corner. Ends up wrapping around. A good read from Micah. He's going to pop this ball straight up. Blaze trying to get this ball down. And North Central University is going to... On average, 89,558,263 players play Rocket League in 1 month.
That's a crazy amount of players.
That is a crazy number. Anyway, here we go with this fifth game of this series. Blaze is going to take it around the corner. It's a 50. It gets pinched. Card Shark's going to go up, send this ball mid. Uriel with a fake touch. Shadow is going to take it, throw it on. Uriel with a bump, and Blaze is going to clear it off the backboard. Blaze is going to follow again, trying to get it around Snow with a pre-jump. Doesn't happen. A boom in the process. Uriel with a little bit of a misread. Shadow going to get the shot. Micah with the save. Almost a follow-up touch from Lubbock Christian. Uriel going to get this boom over the defender. Card Shark's going to pop it straight up. Blaze able to follow. Shadow able to follow that one as it goes to the right corner. Micah is going to get this touch, gets it around the defender. He's looking for a power shot. Shadow takes over for him. Uriel's going to follow this. Shadow looking for a pinch. It goes straight down. Blaze is going to throw it off the corner, looking for a follow-up. Double touch, no. Uriel with a miscalculation, and that was a missed opportunity from North Central to score an early one. Shadow's going to take it, throwing it on goal. Uriel able to get the save. Snow with a misread. Uriel goes up off the backboard. Snow's going to save it, but that could be followed. Shadow's going to take it and throw it over to the right wall. Snow with the catch. Blaze wraps around off the post. It goes up. Uriel trying to follow with the touch out to Micah. Micah on net. Crossbar. No. Uriel with the 50 as it rolls up the right wall, crossing half field for the first time in a minute. Blaze with the touch to Micah. Micah redirect. Post. Blaze off the corner, looking for this touch. Snow with the touch as it pops straight up. Uriel's going to take the back pass. Micah's going to go up the wall. 50s as it goes on net. Blaze needs a touch here. Sends it straight up. Uriel needs a follow, and he sends it over to the corner. Micah's going to follow this off the wall. Snow beats him. Going to drop straight down. Uriel with a touch as he sends it mid. That ball's floating. Shadow looking to take it up the wall. Uriel needs to wrap around fast. That ball was almost snuck in, but it rolls up the right post. Blaze with a backflip. He's got 12 boost, folks. Blaze is going to send it up the right wall. Micah looking for a follow. Wraps around quickly as he sees Card Shark. Micah is going to look for the boom here. Gets it over one. Shadow follows. Blaze redirect. Double touch. Post. Oh, my gosh. Snow sends it back over to the left wall. Uriel with a pinch gets 50'd. Micah's there. Micah's going to get it over a defender. Uriel looking for that touch. It gets sent back mid. Shadow looking for a redirect. Blaze beats him. Uriel looking for a redirect of his own. Ends up sending it back towards the wall. Uriel's going to follow off the wall. Doesn't get the touch. Going to let Snow take over. Blaze 50s as it goes over to the corner. Uriel takes it off the corner again. Snow going to send it over to the right wall. Blaze off the roof. Backboard. Double touch. Crossbar. Shadow with the touch to keep the second goal from going in. Mike is going to send it over to the corner. He might have beat someone with a fake touch. Snow sends it straight down. Blaze sends it over to the wall. Rolls up the roof. Shadow trying to beat Uriel. He does. Snow looking for a catch. Miscalculation. Micah with a backflip. Oh my gosh, that ball almost went in. Micah's going to follow this off the wall. Looking for a touch. And he fakes the backboard pass and lets Uriel follow. Gets it around one, but that ball gets boomed over to the corner. Uriel with a boom. Going to 50 Snow, but Snow's going to send it over to the North Central side. Micah is going to get over Snow. Going to look for this follow-up touch. Gets it around Card. Blaze needs to follow. Uriel is going to take over as it gets 50'd. Needs to get beat here. Uriel 50s with Card Shark as it goes up the corner. Going to look to follow this air dribble. Over one. And no one's able to follow. Uriel's going to take it back up the corner again. Shadow looking for a clear. He gets bumped by Uriel to get the clear. Blaze sends it back to the corner. We're 7 seconds away from a NACE championship. thank you for joining us on this spectacular season. Thank you for sticking along with us through everything. The boys dropped 2 games in regular season, but they started playing their best when it mattered. Here's what I am going to do. We have done a post-game interview every time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let Diego take over here for a second. He's going to do a little bit of a match breakdown from what he can recall. I'm going to go grab these guys. We're going to do a team post-game interview.
Honestly, I was able to see that just they had really good flow and just teamwork, and they weren't stepping on each other in rotations. And honestly, just the rank difference really helped. But overall, the teamwork was just there, and I'm really excited to have these players, to interview and ask them how the game went. Snow definitely stood out. Shout out to Snow. I totally feel for you. Really great job. I think everyone on that team had a good performance, but especially shout out to Snow. He played really well. He got some really nasty mechanical shots, so definitely. But I think that they just played at a different pace, faster, rotationally. They played, I wouldn't say perfect, but really well. I think firstly we'll have the entire team here.
Let's clap it up for the boys. Let's clap it up for the boys. Clap it up for the boys.
Good job.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the question. Whoever wants to answer, they can take my headset and answer. Sound good? Because we only have 2 mics.
Yeah.
All right. So you did it. I want to go ahead and say this first. My prediction, right. I called it 4-1, and I said we're going to win the first one, drop the second one, win the next 3. So I just want to say thank you.
I had you guys losing 2 but winning 4 right after.
So, all right. First off, I just have to ask, how are we feeling?
Honestly, it's kind of like exactly what we were expecting, really. I honestly think that we did exactly what we were planning on doing. I mean, just based on how we were playing in warm-ups and how good the vibes were, there was no way we were losing this, honestly. And we showed up 0 nerves, and we just crushed it.
Do you think? So. I have a question for you. Do you think that you guys playing prior, just feeling it, having that momentum from all those wins you guys accumulated for about an hour, really helped?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, we were playing so good, and yeah, I don't know. The vibes were just good from literally first game we played. It was destined.
Everything just clicked.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
No, yeah, I mentioned how you guys are the top 1.9% in the entire world.
So that's
GC.
We were saying fun facts in between matches, right? And I found out that on average 89 million plus people play Rocket League in a month.
In a month.
89 million people, which makes you, out of the 89 million people, it makes you the top 8,000. That is an insane number. And the fact that y'all can pull something like this off, we were pretty much giving you a little bit of a shout out, marveling at the skill that you boys possess. So
I got a question for the entire team. Who was the player that stood out to you on the other team? Snow for sure.
100%.
Oh yeah, shout outs to Snow.
Not to say that they're probably no. I'd say he's probably the best. We knew that we had to play.
No, yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you guys just had so much pressure, and And you were boost starving so hard. It was just, he really couldn't do a single thing out. You kind of just shut him out, which was exactly what you guys needed to do. You know, Andre, you can put on the headset. I got some questions for you. Okay.
Y'all were talking.
But you know, you missed a few you missed a few peak moments.
Yeah, man, I was.
Were you bummed out about those?
Bro, you could hear. I have it on my stream. I was literally screaming because there was like 4 in a row. There was like 4 in a row I missed. I was like John Moran because I just got all these missed highlights. Like, it's like I was so mad.
You had
in the last game.
No, yeah, you were almost a highlight reel, almost.
Oh.
But definitely, I mean, I think you were the person that scored the most. You had a hat trick in the first game.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
I will say I don't think I scored a goal, but that was the most fun I've had in my entire life. Yeah, that was.
But
it was. We were playing so solid. It was so fun. Again, I was just there to fill in the holes. So I said plug the game. So yeah, that was great. Also, great to be back here 8 months. Spot that we were at the end of last week.
I have a question.
I have a question for all 3 of you. So, this is your last semester, correct?
Well, I'm a grad student, so I'll be involved in the program, and so I still have like a bunch of team needs me. I can play, but I'm gonna still be.
Is this your last semester?
Yeah.
So this is your last semester. You'll still be around if they need you. You'll be here, and then you're a sophomore. You're here for a while. So I want to ask. Okay, I'll make it a 3-parter then, so I can get with this being your last semester. How bittersweet is it? You are in the same spot you were 8 months ago, which kudos. Not a lot of people can go back to back, you know. But how bittersweet is it? My follow-up for you is, with you sticking around, where do you feel the program will be next semester and leading up to the same time next year coming into NACE? Do you feel we'll be well prepared to maybe go back to back to back? And then my question for you is, do you know anyone or are you in contact with any recruits that you believe could get us back to the same position?
Yeah. What was the question again?
I was asking you, how bittersweet is it with you being, it's your last semester, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sad a little bit. There was a lot of decisions I had to make, things I had to sacrifice to play this. Just because I was like, oh, Andre and Mike are playing. There's no way I can miss out on that. So I was like, I gotta come back. I didn't sacrifice anything crucial, but yeah. But yeah, I think it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I think my biggest thing this whole semester, I said, I gotta be able to say I went back to back. And so, yeah, we did it. It was very, very fun. It was a long journey. Had a lot of headbutts at the end. Proud of it. Absolutely killed it. We absolutely just destroyed everybody. I felt everybody in the path. You know. So yeah. So
That's
it. I wish I could play again. Obviously I can't. But yeah, it was still, no matter what, just like the best to end up.
I like that. I like that reference. I quoted the Bible earlier whenever you dropped your game. Diego asked me what I was feeling about it, and I said, in the face of adversity, you must persevere. And then I said, I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil. So that's a great reference. So do you remember my question for you, or do I need to?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure, you know.
Yeah, going into obviously spring semester, I mean, we're definitely ready. Ty and I have been doing so much work behind the scenes, and obviously we're such a new program, and it's like we've been just constantly working like endlessly to, you know, get the stream solid, get how we're gonna structure like our team practice is solid. Like we've been doing so much work, and I guess I don't really know if you'd be able to answer the question he asked. Yeah. So I guess I can answer that too. But
I'll think of another one.
We're doing like a lot of recruiting. The program is moving up.
Yeah, Ty's asked me 5 times to join next semester, so.
Yeah, no, the program is moving up, and like we need players of all skill levels. Like we don't just care about having a varsity team that wins, the conference. Like we just want like breadth to the program, and we just want, but we have some things in the works. Not a lot that I can say, but there's really, really, really good hope for NCU sports. So
to add to that, I'll say I started in the program gold, like to maybe plat, somewhere in there. And in one semester, I went from there to champ just because of the coaching and like having the upper rank players to play with, just like excels your growth. So that was one. That was 3. And then in the session, I hit GC for the first time, which is like way harder of Rocket League.
That's I can.
Yeah. 3 months of training with upper rank players, and gold to champ. That's like, like it's just so valuable. Even if like you're like, okay, I'm looking for a school to play at. Just if you're low rank, just come here, and I promise this guy's gonna make you like GC in like a 20 minutes or something.
Yeah. I can personally attest to that too. I started playing a year ago. I started because my old roommate was on the Rocket League team, and I started playing with him. And within 3 months, I was mid-plat, and then I started playing with. I played with Ryan. I played with Nick, and I played a couple of games with Maui, and they helped me go to high plat. And then I really started playing heavily over the summer, and then I heard that you might need some people, so I started doing training packs. Of course, I'm a console warrior, so I only had to do the ones that are pre-downloaded. But, but then, I kind of plateaued. I kind of plateaued at that high plat, low diamond, and then I met Diego. I've been playing with Diego for a little while, and now I'm high plat, low champ. But I keep getting carried by Diego, so.
Hang in GC lockers. If it's us two.
Yeah. It depends on who my teammates are. We play a 5-game series, I might collectively get 500 points. But so.
5%, you can hang it.
But yeah. So my question for you, Andre, is with you being a sophomore, you've got 4 more semesters of potential Rocket League. How excited are you to see the program grow?
I'm really excited. Just got here. I got recruited when the facility wasn't even. There was no NCU. Was it just like an idea? So to see like it coming from an idea, what we are now. I mean, obviously there's still way more. I'm excited for more like city with obviously growth within like you were saying with like recruiting streams and all that stuff. That is really exciting, especially something like this where this is like my first time doing this. I wasn't with you guys last. I was like part of the team, but I was like sub. Excited to see what happens next. He's gonna be here. It's in good hands.
Yep. All right, boys. Congratulations. I'm going to give you the floor. If there's anything you want to shout out right here in these last couple of seconds, go for it.
Shout out my wife.
You got kids? Whoa.
Shout out all the fans. Like Thomas said, shout out Darth Molly for always supporting. And it's fun to have everybody, because we know esports is. It's just one of those things. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to when it comes to when I share the stream link with my grandparents and they have no clue what's happening, but they're showing up every single week and supporting, and we just appreciate it, and we're just excited for what's next. So
I hear you. Congratulations, boys. Go celebrate. Diego, go celebrate with him. Can you get Ty in here for me real quick? Yeah, I told him just for a minute. I need him just for a minute. Mr. Ty. All I wanted to do was give a shout out to the man behind the scenes, the one that puts all of this together. And I'm gonna simply ask you, how proud are you, first off? I asked a little bit about the depth of the program and recruiting, so if you want to touch on that a little. And then just, if there's anything that you'd like to put out there for anyone who's watching.
Yeah, I'm super proud. I mean, this semester, it felt a little different. Last semester, it felt like we were put in a conference top dogs, and it should have been. We stayed in the same conference, but we obviously graduated, and such a great asset to our program. But have transition, you had talent. Some of that talent is still developing, and then you get to see him play much, but he's actually dedicated part of the program. Josiah plays so Sagi. They're players that really have great future in our team. So there's a development that has to happen. And so this time around in our conference, it felt like we were a lot more. So just for the team to come out ahead of everything and all the adversity, and even coming back against teams that they had challenged with regular season to bring them today. As far as recruiting goes, the nature of collegiate is we're always moving. Someone's always graduating or coming this, that, and the other. But we're always looking for new talent. We're a new program, and so really we haven't even touched all the this program has potential for. And great part of that is that every person who comes in is really able to it's felt throughout the whole program. So players who I've been talking to, something I'd emphasize is that our nice tight-knit school and this new program that is only going to grow. Now is the time to get in for drafting, especially because we're wanting to have those opportunities to stay really competitive and compete at even higher levels, but also to develop players, develop talent, something in my mind, something that's at the forefront of what we're really developing, and it's with that talent and that development that to get the heart of the program, see the change. Yeah, we're just getting started. Exciting. Back to back,
baby. Back to back. I want to take this time to personally thank you for letting me join in and hop in and commentate for this semester and watch these boys do this. It's been an absolute honor, and I am so thankful for you letting me have this opportunity.
Well, I'm so glad that you did it, because honestly, the quality of our stream casting has gone up so much. And while it's fun to have just the gameplay there, your voice and kind of the way that you interact with what's going on and kind of make it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second to sign off, and I will walk over with you.
Fantastic. We're gonna go over that watch party.
Alrighty. If you're over at Anderson Chapel, stick around. We'll be there in a second. I am your host, Blaze Krausen, coming at you with the last stream of the 2023 Fall Rocket League season for North Central University. I have had an absolute fun time doing this. I've enjoyed every second of it. I love this game. I love these boys. They are amazing. They are so dedicated. They are so hardworking. I absolutely am so blessed to have had this opportunity. So, if you're a regular watcher, I want you to say this with me. If there's one thing that you need to keep on doing, keep playing carball. I am your host, Blaze Krausen. That's been the last installment of the 2023 Fall Rocket League season. Peace out.